YouTube? Today we're just going to be giving you an update on everything I've done with the Jeep in probably the past month and a half since I've uploaded the other video. So the main thing that we've got done on this Jeep, as you can kind of tell, is we got this new gray wrap. That's kind of the big thing that we've done. I think we got it wrapped about a month ago. That's what we've done different to the Jeep. It was costing $2,500 or so. We got it done to the Jeep, got a fresh little wrap job. Another thing we've done is, if we look inside the Jeep, we have back here, we have braced up, right back here, we braced up the Jeep. So we got 2 extra braces inside of the Jeep. And as you can tell, we're missing that 3rd row right there, right back there. We're missing that other sub. If you hadn't seen, I posted on TikTok, a couple videos on YouTube. We had destroyed it, basically, a baffle flex back there. I absolutely destroyed the basket of the Sundown U12. Which those baskets are kind of small, you know, they're kind of tender in general. But I do have another sub that's coming in, should be in tomorrow. But we're going to put another one back in there, and we're going to get to thumping. I'm hoping this bracing helps add about a dB. Hoping it will. But other than that, a couple other updates is I do have some different door speakers, or one door speaker. You see, so right down here, we got this McLaren Neo right in the door here. It's extremely stiff. It's a lot nicer. Got a little bullet tweeter in the middle of it. Alright, and as opposed to these def bonds, I'm probably just going to leave them behind. Not that I don't love def bonds. And them little speakers right there. But those cones just tear. Those thin paper cones, man, you just cannot keep them. I've destroyed my last show. That's the 3rd cone I've destroyed with those. And there's another 6.5. I don't know if you can see, but right on the inside you can kind of see I'm tearing that one too. These paper cones are just not strong enough. So that's why I'm kind of going over these McLarens. They're a little bit more durable and they shouldn't rip as easy. Plus it's a lot less weight. So I'm going to eventually convert probably to all McLaren, 8s and 6.5s in the door. Also, missing a little 8. Did a giveaway on my TikTok. Gave away 2, I think they were Timpana 8-inch mids. So we got rid of those in the console. So other than that, let's give you another update. Everything else. So right back here, we got the JP. I think it's 3400. Right here, it's currently not working. I have no idea what's going on with it. So right now, as of right now, it's just not working. I think what happened was a couple times the voltage got above 16 volts. And it just absolutely started screwing that amp. Because I recombed my tweeters and they're all good to go. But every time I turn that JP amp on, it's just, the ohms load's throwing it everywhere and it's just messing up. None of the speakers are playing. So I just disconnected it for now. Another peek at the back. All the same setup back here. Got all the 4 base 15Ks. Everything looks good. Made it past this last show we went to. Everything's going just fine with those. Alright. Of course we did a little change up since the last video. I do have the Sundown 500.4. I have these running the door speakers now. I used to have those on the tweeters. So right now these are on the 8s and the 6.5s on a different channel. So it's putting out a little bit more power on the door speakers. Yeah, I kind of want to switch that, put more power on the doors so we can kind of have them sound a little louder and have the tweeters. But right now that's doing pretty good. It gets a little hot, but it's nothing too crazy. Alright, for the next update, right now we're going to go, I have to disconnect the positive and negative terminals to my battery every time, or it's going to be dead. I don't know what's going on with this Jeep, but it's going to be dead if I do not disconnect them. I got about a day, and then that battery's just dead. I don't know what's causing it. Still got to figure that out. But another update is we're going to eventually get a new alternator. This one right here we're going to replace. It's actually not even hooked up right now. We're going to try to get another 300 or a little bit higher, put right beside it, charge the system. So that's what we're going to try to get done in the next month or 2. So stay tuned for that. And another thing, I didn't even really get to mention, but the Jeep got a little lift kit up there. We got a good 6.5-inch lift kit. Got the Bilstein shocks in there. I don't know if you can tell, but we do have the long arm setup down here, the long arms for the front, and the back here. We actually have a 9.5-inch lift back here. We have 3-inch block spacers along with the 6.5-inch lift kit springs. So we're sitting at 9.5 inches in the back, and it's basically level because of all that weight. So, like I said, that's kind of it for the Jeep. We did happen at the last show to meter 166.14 at the last show, which is really good. I've never even metered that loud before. The highest I've ever metered was a 162. So with the braces and everything that we added in here, I'm hoping that'll give us close to a half dB. And then we're going to eventually add the another alt in here. And I'm hoping for 67 the next show or two. We're going to see, but stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. That is the Jeep update. Like I said, stay tuned. We still got big things coming. Peace.